Shabbat Shalom, everyone. And a particular welcome, of course, to the extended family of Zevariah Moses and Mazel Tov. We're so glad you're with us this evening. So, Chodesh Tov, everyone. This Shabbat is Rosh Chodesh Elul, and for those of you who are participating in the Psalms Project and wondering, wait a minute, didn't you just get an email from me saying that Elul begins tomorrow evening? Yes to both. Anyone want to learn a fun Hebrew calendrical fact? Of course you do. Some Hebrew months are 29 days long. Some Hebrew months are 30 days long. When a Hebrew month is 30 days long, then at the end of that month, there are 2 days of Rosh Chodesh, the mini festival of the new month. Av, the month that is ending, is 30 days long. So this evening is the 30th of Av, Rosh Chodesh Elul, the festival, holiday, celebration of the new month of Elul. But the month of Elul itself doesn't actually begin until the 1st of Elul, which is tomorrow evening. Probably, definitely a decision that got made by committee. So, Chodesh Tov, sort of. Rosh Chodesh Tov, definitely. Does anybody still feel like I need to explain that more? I will explain it to you later at Kiddush. No, it was a good explanation? Okay. I wasn't offering to do it now. Yeah. Okay. Let's sing some more. Page 7, or if you need the transliteration, page 9. We'll call out to the soul beloved. Yedid nefesh av harachaman, Yedid nefesh av harachaman, Meshach avdecha el retzonecha, Meshach avdecha ya lai 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 el retzonecha yarutz avdecha kemaya ishtachave ya lai lai ya lai 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 el mol hadarecha yishtachave ya lai lai ya lai 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 el mol hadarecha terav lo yedidutecha minofet sufay ya lai 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 vechol tam minofet sufay ya lai 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 vechol tam Yedid nefesh av harachaman, Yedid nefesh av harachaman, Meshach avdecha el retzonecha, Meshach avdecha ay lai 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 el retzonecha. I invite you all to join me at the front and center of the room for our candle lighting.
Good job. She'll love you.
And I have a rather unusual request, which is that those coming down this center aisle come this way or split this way. I'd like to leave a sight line for Serafina at the back of the room. She's, isn't she? Yes?
She's here with the camera.
Yeah. Good Shabbos, Serafina. I hadn't intended to call the attention to the camera at the back of the room. But however you can be here, we are so happy that you are here with us, Serafina. And Zevariah is going to light the Shabbat candles for us. And, yeah. He's got it. And even though we're leaving that sight line open, there's still a lot of space, so you can all come a little closer. Yeah. And we let out the week that has been. Give a good exhale. I see some very raised shoulders, so let's remember we can really let out it all. And once we've really emptied ourselves, then we take in the light. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Please wish each other Shabbat Shalom. Wish someone that you do not know Shabbat Shalom on your way back to your seat. Shabbat Shalom and Mazel Tov. Shevet achim gam yachad, hine ma tov u'manayim. Shevet achayot gam yachad, hine ma tov. Shevet kulanu yachad, Shevet kulanu yachad, hine ma tov u'manayim. Shevet achim gam yachad, hine ma tov u'manayim. Shevet achayot gam yachad, Shevet kulanu yachad, hine ma tov. Shevet kulanu yachad. How good it is when we all dwell together. Page 21. If you want to sing out, sing out. Lechu neranena l'Adonai nariha litzor yishenu nekadma fanav betodah bizmirot narialo. Come, sing in ecstasy to the Eternal One. Ring out a fanfare to our Rock of Rescue. Hurry forth in thanks before the presence, shouting in song to God. And on page 25, let's not just talk about it, let's do it. If any of you are moved to celebrate with your whole bodies, you are welcome to get up and dance as well. And I think sometimes there's a tendency for grown-ups to feel like they need to wait for children to give them permission. I see that there's not that many children in the room tonight, so grown-ups know that you have permission even if there's not a child that you feel you need to entertain. So. Ay, 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 alalay, alalay. Ay, 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 alalay, alalay. Ay, 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 alalay, alalay, alay, lay, 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 yalay, lay, lay, lay. Ay, 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 ay. Shiru Ladonai, Shir Chadash, Shiru Ladonai, Kol Haaretz. Shiru Ladonai, Baruch Shemo, Basru miyom leyom, Yeshuato sapru v'goyim, Kevodo bechol ha'amim nifleotav, Ki gadol Adonai, Umehol ha'meod, Norahu al kol Elohim. Ay, 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 alalay, alalay. Ay, 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 alalay, alalay. Ay, 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 alalay, alalay, alay, lay, 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 alalalay. Ki gadol Adonai, umehol al meod, norahu al kol Elohim. Ay, 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 alalay, alalay. Ay, 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 alalay, alalay. Ay, 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 alalay, alalay, alay, lay, 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 alalalay. Ki gadol Adonai, umehol al meod, norahu al kol Elohim. Ki gadol Adonai, umehol al meod, norahu al kol Elohim. And don't worry, if you were thinking like, oh, I was just about to get up and dance, there'll be other opportunities. Page 31. May light be sown for the righteous, and joy for the upright of heart. Or zarua la tzadik, Ol Yisrael simcha. Or zarua la tzadik, Ol Yisrael simcha. Simchut tzadikim b'Adonai, V'hodu lezecher kodsho. Simchut tzadikim b'Adonai, V'hodu lezecher kodsho. Or zarua la tzadik, Ol Yisrael simcha. Or zarua la tzadik, Ol Yisrael simcha. Page 37. Mizmor leDavid, Havu l'Adonai b'nei Elim, Havu l'Adonai kavod va'oz. Havu l'Adonai kavod shemo, ishtachavu l'Adonai b'hadrat kodesh, kol Adonai al hamayim, el hakavod hirim, Adonai hamayim rabim, kol Adonai b'koach, kol Adonai behadar, kol Adonai shover arazim, v'yishaber Adonai et arzei halevanon, v'yarkidem kemo egel, Levanon v'Sirion kemo vein reimim, kol Adonai lavot esh, kol Adonai yachil midbar, yachil Adonai midbar kadesh, kol Adonai yachol el ayalot, v'yechesov ye'arot, o v'hechalo kolo omer kavod Adonai, lama bo yashav v'yeshev Adonai melech leolam, Adonai oz le'amo yitein, Adonai yivarech et amo v'shalom. Ay, 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 Shabbat is supposed to be a taste of redemption, a taste of the world as it should be. And so we sing Lecha Dodi And the chorus says, let's welcome Shabbat. Come, my friends, let's welcome Shabbat. And the verses, some of which we sing out loud and some of which we don't, tell a trajectory of an unredeemed people, an unredeemed land, moving from a place of despair to a place of redemption. So sometimes we need to be in a place of upheaval. Sometimes we need to be feeling the difficult feelings, and that has to be the beginning of the journey towards redemption. And we have to have, as the middle verse says, hit-orari, awaken, awaken. We have to have an awakening to all the difficulty before we can get to the place of redemption. So if any of you are bringing any sort of pain about anything going on in your own lives or about the state of the world to the service this evening, I invite you to put that into an offering as we sing this song together. Offer that awakeness. Lecha dodi likrat kalai alalai 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 b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kalai alalai 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 b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor v'dibor echad Ishmi'anu el ha-meyuchad Adonai echad u'shemo echad l'shemo l'tiferet ve'litchila Lecha dodi likrat kalai alalai 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 b'nei Shabbat nekabela Lecha dodi likrat kalai alalai 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 b'nei Shabbat nekabela Likrat Shabbat lecho v'nelcha ki hi mekor ha-beracha Meirosh mikedem nesulcha Sof ma'aseh b'machshavat tchila Lecha dodi likrat kalai alalai 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 b'nei Shabbat nekabela Lecha dodi likrat kalai alalai 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 b'nei Shabbat nekabela Hitoreri, hitoreri, kiva orech kumi ori, 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 shir daberi, kevod Adonai alayich nigla. Lecha dodi likrat kalai alalai 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 b'nei Shabbat nekabela Lecha dodi likrat kalai alalai 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 b'nei Shabbat nekabela Yamin u'smol tifrotzi ve'et Adonai taritzi Ayad ish ben parzi venismecha venagila Lecha dodi likrat kalai alalai 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 b'nei Shabbat nekabela Lecha dodi likrat kalai alalai 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 b'nei Shabbat nekabela Boi v'shalom ateret bala Gam besimcha u'vetzola Toch emuneh Lecha dodi likrat kalai alalai 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 Penei Shabbat nekabela Lecha dodi likrat kalai alalai 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 Penei Shabbat nekabela Yalalai yalalai ay ay yalalai ay yalalai yalalai ay 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 yalalai ay ay yalalai ay yalalai yalalai ay 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 yalalai ay 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 ay. We turn to Psalm 92, the Psalm of Shabbat, which says, Tov lahodot ladonai. The essence of Shabbat is to be grateful. The rest of the week we inhabit doing, striving, focusing on what is not yet, and on Shabbat we focus on what is already. So I ask as I always ask, this Shabbat, what are we grateful for? Phil's grateful for his amazing family. What else? Amazing friends. And amazing. I'm grateful for gifts of fresh figs from many people in this community. Yes, wind from the west. Music. Our presence together. Since there's one or two more gratitudes out there. It's community. Healing. For all, yes, for Serafina. For all the things we've named, for all that we are too shy to say. It is good to give thanks. Mizmor shir leyom haShabbat, tov lehodot ladonai, olezamer leshimcha elyon, leagid baboker chasdecha ve'emutecha balelot, tov lehodot ladonai, ולזמר לשמך עליון, להגיד בבוקר חסדך ואמונתך בלילות. איי אליי אליי איי אליי אליי איי אליי 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 איי אליי אליי איי אליי טוב להודות לאדוני ולזמר לשמך עליון, להגיד בבוקר חסדך ואמונתך בלילות. איי אליי אליי איי אליי אליי שמך עליון, להגיד בבוקר חסדך ואמונתך בלילות. On page 257, we turn to Baruch Hu, presuming that we are all warmed up and here. Did I say 257? I'm sorry. Page 57. I'm sorry. In any case, we take a break from the Siddur. Clearly, I need it. And we lift our eyes from the page and we greet each other, because Baruch Hu is the moment where we say, here we are in community. We don't just happen to be singing these psalms in the same place, but we have gathered together for a purpose. So we take a moment to acknowledge that here we are together. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. You may be seated. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher b'dvaro ma'ariv v'arvim b'chach v'potech sharim v'vitvuna mishnei tim v'machalif et hazmanim v'sader et hakovanim v'marshmitayim v'b'ed kitzur. Blessed are you, Eternal One, our God, sovereign of all worlds, by whose word the evenings fall. In wisdom you open heaven's gates. With divine discernment you make seasons change, causing the times to come and go, and ordering the stars on their appointed paths through heaven's dome, all according to your will. Creator of the day and night, who rolls back light before the dark, and dark before the light, who makes day pass away and brings on night, dividing between day and night. The leader of the throngs of heaven is your name. Living and enduring God, rule over us now and always. Blessed are you, Almighty One, who makes the evenings fall. Umavir yom umevi laila, umavdil ben yom uvein laila, Adonai tzavot shemo. El chai v'kayam, tamid yimloch aleinu leolam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai, Amari v'ravim. On page 63, we sing of everlasting love. Ahavat olam beit Yisrael, Amecha, Amecha, Avta. Ahavat olam beit Yisrael, Amecha, Amecha, Avta. Torah u'mitzvot, chokim u'mishpatim, Otanu limadeta, limadeta, Torah u'mitzvot, chokim u'mishpatim, Otanu limadeta, limadeta. כן, אדוני אלוהינו ושכבנו וחומנו נשיח בחוקיך ונשמח בדברי תורתך ומצוותיך לעולם ועד. כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו ובהם נגע יומם ולילה. ואהבתך לא תסור ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני Ohev Amo Yisrael. And as we cover our eyes for Shema, I invite Zevariah to come to the bima to lead us.
Behold vavecha, behold nafshecha, uvehold me'odecha, vehayu hadvarim ha'ele, asher hanohi mitzavecha, ayom ha'levavecha, vishinantam levanecha, v'dibarta bam. B'shivtecha b'veitecha uv'lechtecha b'derech u'shochbacha u'kumecha u'kshartam leot ha'yadecha v'hayu letotafot beininecha u'chtavtam al mizopeitecha u'visharecha.
We continue reading your choice of biblical selections through page 73. As then, so now, God brings the people Israel forth from every place of menace to lasting freedom. Bringing the Israelites through a divided sea of reeds, there they beheld divine might. They praised and thanked the name and willingly accepted for themselves God's rule. And so we sing that same reminder that there is always a way through, even if it would have to be miraculous. Page 79. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, nora tehilot, osef ele, osef ele, yalalai, ay, ay, alai, lai, lai, ay, 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 la 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 la, ay la la, ay la la la, ay la la la. Adonai imloch leolam vaed, Adonai imloch leolam vaed, Adonai imloch leolam vaed, leolam vaed. Ya la 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 la, ay ay la la la, ay ay la 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 la, la 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 la, ay ay la la la, ay ay la 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 la. Baruch atah Adonai, Baruch atah Adonai, Baruch atah Adonai, God Yisrael. On page 81, as we say these words, asking that we are able to lie down in peace and wake up again the next morning in peace. These lullaby words to soothe ourselves. We also send this energy to all the places in the world, in our country, that need it most. We send it to Charlottesville, to DC, everywhere, as well as into our own hearts. Help us to lie down, dear one, our God, in peace, and let us rise again, our sovereign, to life. Spread over us the shelter of your peace. Decree for us a worthy daily lot, and redeem us for the sake of your great name, and enfold us in the wings of your protection, for you are our redeeming guardian. Truly a sovereign, gracious, and compassionate God are you. Guard our going forth each day for life and peace, now and always. Spread over us the shelter of your peace. Blessed are you, compassionate one, who spreads your canopy of peace over all your people Israel, and over Jerusalem, and over all the world. Ufrosa leinu sukkot shalom. Spread over us wings of peace. Shalom. Draw water in joy from the living well. waters of life. Shalom. Ufrosa leinu Sukkot Shalom. Spread over us wings of peace. Shalom. Draw water in joy from the living well. Draw water in joy from the living well. Mayim Chaim, waters of life. Shalom. Shmor tzeiteinu v'oeinu l'chaim u'l'shalom me'ata v'yad olam ufros aleinu sukat shalomecha baruch ata Adonai haporei sukat shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael ve'al Yerushalayim ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. V'shameru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam beini uvein b'nei Yisrael oti le'olam ki sheishet yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim ve'et haaretz uvayom hashivi Shabbat vayinafash. On page 87 of Chatzi Kaddish, and that will take us into the silent Amidah, our core central personal prayer time. So you're welcome to use the words in the book, which go from page 91 to page 107, or you're welcome to spend this time in your own personal meditations, though we do ask that this be a time for silent reverence in the room. Yitkada v'yitkada shemei Rabbah Be'alma divrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei B'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael Bagala, bagala u'vizman kariv V'yimeru Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam le'omei amaya Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitale v'yithalal Shemei dekudesha bricho le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata Tushbechata v'nechemata Damiran be'alma v'yimeru Amen. able, please stand. Vayechulu hashamayim v'haaretz v'chol tzivam vayechal Elohim bayom hashvi melachto asher asa vayishbot bayom hashvi'i mikol melachto asher asa vayivarech Elohim et yom hashevi vayikadesh oto ki vo Shabbat mikol melachto asher bara Elohim lasot. Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu ritzei v'imnuchatenu kadshenu b'mitzvotecha v'tein chalkeinu b'toratecha Sabeinu, Sabeinu, Sabeinu mituvecha Sabeinu, Sabeinu, Sabeinu mituvecha V'samcheinu bishuatecha V'taher libeinu V'taher libeinu V'taher libeinu le'ovdecha be'emet V'taher libeinu V'taher libeinu V'taher libeinu le'ovdecha be'emet Ayay yalalay 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 ayay yalalay ayay 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 V'taher libeinu V'taher libeinu V'taher libeinu le'ovdecha be'emet V'hanchilenu Adonai Eloheinu be'ahava uvratzon be'ahava uvratzon Shabbat kodshecha Shabbat kodshecha Ve'anuchu v'kol Yisrael mekadeshei shemecha Baruch et Adonai mekadesh haShabbat. You may be seated. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah ve'alma divrach yiruteh v'yamlich malchuteh b'chayechon u'v'yamechon u'v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael b'gala u'v'zman kariv v'yimeruhu amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam u'le'olmei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitale v'yithalal shemei dekudesha b'richu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran be'alma v'imeru amen. Titkabal tzlotahon uva'utahon dechol beit Yisrael kodam avuhon divishmaya v'imeru amen. Yehei shalom rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimramav hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel ve'imeru amen. We'll say a brief prayer for healing together. I invite you to read with me. We'll pause after the first sentence so that any of you who would like to share a name of anyone for whom you are praying for healing out loud, you are welcome to do so. May the one who blesses all life bless and heal these people who struggle against illness. May those afflicted... May those afflicted with disease be blessed with faith, courage, loving, and caring. May they know much support and sustenance from their friends, their loving companions, and their communities. May they be granted a full and complete healing of body and soul. May those who seek ways of healing through increased medical knowledge, and those who care for the sick daily be blessed with courage, stamina, and communal support. May all, the sick and the well together, be granted courage and hope. And let us say, Amen. With apologies to those of you in from out of town, I imagine that many of you who are regularly based in Eugene read the front page article in the Register Guard this morning linking the wildfires in California to climate change and its human causes. And even those of you who are in from out of town may have read the article that took up the whole New York Times magazine this past Sunday, Losing Earth, documenting all of the missteps in the past 50 years of conversation and attempted action about climate change. I don't think I need to go into the science here in this room. I think these are problems that we probably all know well. And it's easy when we read articles like this to slip into despair, to recognize that, well, now it's too late to stop climate change, so we may as well enjoy our air conditioning and our transcontinental flights, before we hit peak oil. And I know certainly that's my temptation. I don't know if any of you relate to that. But it bothers me how easy and quick it is, the move from denial to despair. And I think the place I want to figure out how we can inhabit is the place between denial and despair, the place where we face the problem and we mourn what is lost and we try to think clearly about what agency we yet have to work for good. Since that's rather a mouthful, I'll call that place in shorthand hope. I'm trying to figure out how we inhabit a realistic sort of hope. And what does this have to do with Judaism? Well, here we are at Rosh Chodesh Elul, looking into the season of repentance, which is a season of looking at difficult truths about ourselves and about our lives. And it's the time of year when we are most encouraged to be awake and least in denial. And here we are in Parashat Re'eh, the instructions in Deuteronomy, part of a whole series of parshiot of instructions in Deuteronomy about how we are actually a functional society living in a particular space together, living on a land together. The parasha opens, it's called Re'eh, see, with an affirmation of collective human free will, telling the community, see, I set before you this day blessings and curses. God can instruct us in the right ways of being together in the land, but God cannot force us. The rest is up to us. That statement comes in Deuteronomy, not in Exodus, not right after the people are freed from Egypt, because the true test of sustainability for a culture comes not when everybody's in upheaval and wandering. There's other kinds of tests there, but in relationship to a land. How do we inhabit space long-term together? And so another line that particularly struck me from this parasha, in chapter 12, verse 8, we're instructed, you shall not act as we do here in the wilderness. Ish kol yashar be'enav. An odd turn of phrase. It doesn't have a verb. Literally, person each straight thing in his eyes. But the translation, the common convention to translate is each person as they please. You shall not act here, each and every one of you, willy-nilly as you please. And it goes on to talk about how once the Israelites enter the land, they will bring their sacrifices to a central location, a temple yet to be built. So many commentators make explicit that those instructions are in contrast to this line. And this line, don't act ish kol yashar be'enav, each person as they please, refers to, well, Chizkuni, for example, who's a medieval commentator, writes, we do not understand these words literally, but rather it refers to offering sacrifices in one's own backyard instead of bringing the animals concerned to the tabernacle. Don't make offerings in your backyard. Now, while we're in the wilderness, you can make offerings wherever you are, but once we're settled, you should bring your offerings to the temple. So at first, this really bothered me because surely it's a good thing if people treat the area right where they live as sacred ground. But as I thought about it more, I realized that this is a profound distinction between the responsibilities of a sojourner, a traveler, a guest, versus the responsibilities of a settled people. Someone who is traveling should strive to be a good guest and should treat every space through which they pass as sacred space. It's a good reminder as we pass through each space that there is the potential that there is a mizbeach there, that it could be an altar, it could be a holy space. Once we are settled landowners, however, not necessarily passing through all the time, there is the temptation to do as Chizkuni warns against, to make our own plot of land the only sacred space, and to neglect what it means to be part of a larger collective. And so you shall not do that. Ish kol yashar be'enav, each of you willy-nilly deciding that your own place is sacred space. Now, of course, not everyone is a good guest, even when we are traveling. Robin Wall Kimmerer writes in the book, Braiding Sweetgrass, Indigenous Wisdom, Scientific Knowledge, and the Teachings of Plants. After all these generations since Columbus, some of the wisest of native elders still puzzle over the people who came to our shores. They look at the toll on the land and say, the problem with these new people is that they don't have both feet on the shore. One is still on the boat. They don't seem to know whether they're staying or not. It's a pointed irony. The European settlers who colonized this land didn't treat anywhere as sacred space. They, and we, their cultural, if not biological descendants, have neither acted with the respect of guests or the long-term stewardship investment in the health of a place that natives should hold. So in ancient times, we offered sacrifices on holy ground. But the word sacrifice in contemporary parlance comes up more frequently with the phrase sacrifice zone. In ecological terms, a geographic location that has been permanently polluted or destroyed by extractive industry, or a place that has not yet been so destroyed but is currently zoned and planned for that destruction. So in contrast to Torah's understanding, a sacrifice zone is the opposite of a sacred space. We're not supposed to allow sacrifice zones in Torah's understanding. When we are passing through, wherever we are is sacred, and when we are settled, we remember that our backyards are not the only holy places, at least according to the interpretation of the verse as I drash it from Chizkuni. So there's another interpretation of the prohibition against acting ish kol yashar be'enav, all of you willy-nilly as you please. So another medieval commentator, Ibn Ezra, disagrees that the verse refers specifically to the sacrificial practices, and he writes, the phrase ish kol yashar be'enav, each person as they please, means that until they entered the land of Israel, they were not all completely dedicated to God. And until we were settled in the land, there were many commandments, including concerning sacrifices, which could not yet be fulfilled except in the land of Israel. So, on a very practical level, Ibn Ezra is speaking to a logistical reality that certain Torah mitzvot only apply in the land of Israel. If you'll forgive me a little more of a metaphoric drash on his drash, I think he speaks to a deeper reality, which is that to be a landholder, to be a citizen of some place, is to have responsibilities that are at least as great as the privileges. Responsibilities to the land, to each other in community, and to those who pass through. To be a citizen is to have greater responsibility than to be a sojourner. I'm pleased to say that tomorrow Zechariah will be speaking about our responsibilities to each other, and next week Gideon will be speaking about our responsibilities to those who pass through. So I guess I should speak a little more about our responsibility to the land. We are not in the land of Israel, and many of us in this room are, in fact, visitors to the land of Eugene, Oregon for this weekend. And yet many of us are settled with lives and houses and citizenship somewhere. And our task, for those of us who did not grow up in a culture that taught us well how to be indigenous, as the task of our ancient Israelite ancestors was, is to learn how to treat the land in which we reside as if we are indigenous to it, and as if we hope our descendants will be too. That would mean, for example, not allowing a pipeline to be built that would endanger water sources and habitats across southern Oregon, even though it doesn't pass through our own sacred backyards. We don't let anywhere else become a sacrifice zone. So, by the way, if you want to not let that happen, the public comment period on the Jordan Cove pipeline is about to close next week, and everyone is encouraged to submit a comment against it, and postcards will be available at Kiddush, right, Cam? We want people to fill them out right away. And I also encourage us to practice our commitment to the sacredness of the earth by gathering in public together, which is the other sort of contrast with Ish Kol Yashar Be'enav, right? We don't just do our own ceremonies in our backyards, but we take our energy, we take our sacrificial impulse to a central location. So we rally. So I encourage us to attend one of the rallies in town upcoming this fall in support of climate justice. I'll be going to the one in September 8th, even though it is on Shabbat. It starts in the afternoon, so I'll be going straight from Shabbat morning services, and I hope you'll come with me. And just to loop back to the beginning, I get this charge not just from the parasha, not just from Re'eh, but also from the fact that we are looking into the month of Elul. We're in Rosh Chodesh Elul, and this is the season of looking at hard truths, but it's also considered in Midrash to be Et Ratzon, a time of divine favor. Many early Midrashim teach that the 40 days from the 1st of Elul to Yom Kippur, which is the 10th of Tishrei, the Day of Atonement, were the 40 days that Moshe spent up on top of the mountain, receiving the second set of tablets, replacements for those that he had destroyed after witnessing the sin of the golden calf. So Elul, if we follow that drush, is a time in which we trust that second chances are possible. That even when something really terrible is happening, even if we're looking at a time of catastrophe, there is the possibility of redemption. There is the possibility of grace. And here we all are, awake, alive, on the land, so it's definitely not too late. Ken Yehi Ratzon. And we turn to Aleinu on page 21, the reminder towards the end of all of our services that it is, in fact, Aleinu, up to us, to manifest the reality for which we pray. And I invite all of the B'nai Mitzvah students in the room, including Zechariah, to the bima for Aleinu. Did I say 21? I am not. Well, thank goodness it's an Et Ratzon. It's a time of grace. Page 121. And I do invite anyone who is able and is not already standing to stand as you are able as the ark is open. Aleinu l'shabeach ladon hakol, latet gedula leotzer breshit, shenatan lanu Torah emet, v'chaye olam nata b'tochenu, v'anachnu korim, umishtachavim umodim, lifnei melech malchei hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Shehu Notei Shamayim ve'Yosei Haaretz, Umoshav Yikaro B'Shamayim Ima'o, Ushchinatu Zo, B'Ovhei Meromim, O Eloheinu Ein Emet Malkeinu Efes Ulato, Kakatuv b'Torato, v'yadata hayom, v'hashevota elevavecha, ki Adonai hu ha'Elohim, b'shamayim ima'al, ve'al ha'aretz, mitachat enod. Katuv b'Toratecha, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed, v'ne'emar v'haya Adonai le'melech al kol ha'aretz, bayom hahu, yeh Adonai echad, u'shemo echad. You may be seated. Before we close our service, we always say Mourner's Kaddish. On page 131, we take a moment and honor the memories of those who died at this season in years past, or those whom we are freshly mourning. And this week, our community marks the yahrzeits of Michael Friedman, Paula Liebrich, David Rubenstein, Aaron Schlesinger, Vivian Ingber, Ruth Pressman, Ben Rome, Ben Coppersmith, Michael Hyland, Lila Schwartz, Alan Garfield, Paul Goldenberg, Nathan Schiffman, Albert Schlamm, Alexander Epstein, S. Kenneth Schein, Fanny Galband, Eleanor Hine, Florence Nymond, Bluma Weinstein, Peter Hart, and Elliot Cederbaum. Zichronam livracha, may their memories be for blessing. If any of you are saying Kaddish for someone I did not mention, as I look around the room, you're welcome to raise a hand and share the name. Zichronam livracha. May their memories be for blessing. V'aleim hashalom. May peace be upon them. And I also want to note that this is the anniversary of the death of Heather Heyer in Charlottesville. Zichrona livracha. So if you are saying Kaddish for someone, a loved one, I invite you to stand as you are able. And since this Shabbat, we are commemorating the yahrzeit of Florence Nyman, who was Rebbitzin to this congregation, the rabbi's wife. There is a custom of inviting those who remember Florence and would like to say Kaddish, or those who do not remember her but would like to honor the memory of community Rebbitzin to stand as well. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah. Be'alma divra chirute v'yamlich malchute. B'chayechon u'v'yomechon. U'v'chaye dechol beit Yisrael. Ba'agala u'vizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehe shemei Rabbah mevorach leolam u'leomei amaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh. V'yithadar, v'yit'aleh, v'yithalal, shemei dekudsha, bricho. Le'ela, min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'alma, v'imru amen. Yehe shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chaim aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'imramav, hu ya'aseh shalom, Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imru, amen. May the one who creates harmony above make peace for us and for all Israel and for all who dwell on earth. May all mourners be comforted, and may the memories of those we have named and those we are holding in our hearts be for blessing. Amen. Shalti met Adonai ota vakesh. Achat shalti met Adonai ota vakesh. Shivti beveit Adonai kol yemei chayai, lachazot benoam Adonai, ulevaker behechalom, lachazot benoam Adonai, ulevaker behechalom. One thing I ask, O God, this I earnestly seek. One thing I ask, O God, this I earnestly seek, that I may dwell in the house of God all the days of my life. Behold the beauty of God, and to be in that holy place. Behold the beauty of God, and to be in that holy place. And before our very final song, I invite board member Bella Moses to share a few announcements.
Shabbat Shalom. Feeling exhausted or dismayed by the news nowadays and need a little spiritual solidarity, consider joining Rabbi Ruchi Sophia's Psalm Project. Over 100 people have signed up to read Psalms. Latecomers to the project are welcome. Please email dan@tbeugene.org if you would like to join. On Thursday, August 23rd at 7 p.m., Rabbi Ruchi Sophia will be mapping the structure of the High Holiday Service. This class will help you understand the content and flow of the liturgy. Lulav and etrog are now available to order at the TBI website. Please order by August 27th. We also have 7 sukkah booths to rent. First come, first serves. Contact the office for details. If you're putting up a sukkah and would like to participate in the sukkah hop on Sunday, September 30th, please contact the office. The Tikkun Olam Committee is organizing a letter-writing campaign in opposition to the Pacific Connector Pipeline and Jordan Cove Liquefied Natural Gas Terminal in Coos Bay. The deadline for comments is August 14th. Please pick up a flyer and related postcard in the social hall. Mail must be sent by Sunday or hand-delivered to Cameron Hub or Hubie or Stacy Goldenberg by Monday. The Eugene Jewish community is stepping forward to assist the Reading Jewish community in the aftermath of the terrible fires there. Sunday, August 19th from 8 to 10 a.m., we will gather donated items in the TBI parking lot and drive them to Reading. Requested donations include nice quality furniture, clothing, kitchenware, and gift cards to Lowe's and Target. Volunteers are needed. See the TBI website for information or contact Phyllis Bobrow. Next week, Wednesday, Minyan is at 4:30 p.m. Next 5:30 p.m. Right there. It says it right there. Next Friday, Shabbat services will be at 7:30 p.m. And Saturday, please join in the celebration of Gideon Batya as he is called to the Torah as a bar mitzvah. Tomorrow, Torah study will be at 8:30 a.m., Shabbat services and the bar mitzvah of Zechariah Moses at 9:30 a.m. Any board members who are present this evening, please let us know you're here and introduce yourselves. Hi, I'm here. That's Michael. Okay. Membership is the lifeblood of the synagogue. Please consider joining. Now, Zev is going to come up and introduce his family who is here. Okay.
There's 58 people, so I think I'm gonna need a sheet for this. We got one person from London.
We're gonna ask you to wave as he mentions you.
Grandpa Richard Clark. From Southern California, Great Aunt Vera Abrams. Uncle David and Danny Moses, and Aunts Lisa Roberts and Laura Moses. All those people. The cousins are Aaron, Carrie, Janine, Sydney, and Jordan, but Carrie and Janine aren't here yet. The more cousins are Linda, Steve, and Lori Feinholds, and Laura, Frank, and Eric Weir. From Northern California, Ann and Evan Stearman. Mark, Teresa, and Emma Weinberger. From Colorado, Charlie and Sari Weinberger. From Illinois, my godmother's cousin, Mary Lou Weinberger. From Ohio, cousin David Weinberger. From Washington, cousin Hannah Weinberger and dear friend Lynn Singer. Okay, she's not here yet. From Nevada, Uncle Pierre and Aunt Ethnia. Naomi Muse Jones over there. And cousins Christy and Jay Sirocco. From Washington, D.C., cousins Nikki Muse Jones, Marcus, Oliver, and Charlotte. From Whistler, Canada, cousin Jacinta Muse Jones. Okay, from San Diego, dear friends Dan and Olga Singer. Florida, godfather Tarek Cora. Does nobody want to listen to hear the name called?
Sister, father.
Yeah. We welcome everyone to our service this evening, and we ask that those who are here for the first time please stand and introduce themselves if they have not already been introduced. Anyone here for the first time not a part of the bar mitzvah tomorrow? Okay. We wish to thank our Oneg hosts, Batya and Bianchi families, in honor of Zev Moses' bar mitzvah. We wish to thank our greeter, Deborah Kelly, and our wonderful musicians, Emily Fox, David Helfand, Vic Hansen, Irene Ferreira, and Zevariah Moses. Yes.
Thank you, Bella, for being an excellent sister and board member and reading these announcements. And thank you. This is Irene Ferreira. Thank you. And thank you to Tom Brooker for keeping us all on the same page. So we just sang a line from Psalm 27, which is the psalm for the season of repentance. And we'll sing another line from that psalm to close on page 834. To you, my heart says, seek my face. This time is all about showing and seeking the true face. Blach amar libi, bakshu fanai, bakshu fanai. Lach amar libi, bakshu fanai, bakshu fanai. Lach amar libi, bakshu fanai, bakshu fanai. Lach amar libi, bakshu fanai, bakshu fanai. Et panaich havaya avakesh. Et panaich havaya avakesh. Lach amar libi, bakshu fanai, bakshu fanai. Lach amar libi, bakshu fanai, bakshu fanai. Bakshu fanai, lach amar libi, bakshu fanai, et panaich, havaya, avakesh, et panaich, havaya, avakesh, et panaich, havaya, avakesh, et panaich, havaya, avakesh. Thank you all for being here this evening. I hope you'll join us for a little more ritual and some nosh in the social hall. Mazel tov to the extended Moses family, friend, clan. Love to Serafina. Shabbat shalom and chodesh tov to all of you. Seitchem l'shalom, go in peace.